How's it going, my friends? This is Marcus Alptech128, and today we are going to be upgrading the RAM inside the Mac Mini. This Mac Mini here comes standard with 4 GB of RAM, but from Apple you can choose to upgrade this before you build it with 8 GB. But we can also go ahead and upgrade this to 16 GB for, I believe, an extra $200. If I'm wrong, I'll flash it out on the screen right now. But I believe for 16 extra gigabytes of DDR3 RAM, it will cost you $200. When I did pick this up from the Apple Store, the guy did say that you can upgrade your RAM yourself, and guess what? It does not void your warranty. So if you're on the fence about upgrading your RAM, trust me, it is a 100% safe thing, and if somehow you mess up, it does not void your warranty, so you're still in luck. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and upgrade the RAM inside this Mac Mini. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that it is off. As you can see, there's nothing plugged in, so it's off. We have to have it off. You also want to make sure you unplug your power cable. That way no power is going into the Mac Mini while we're working on it. This next part is optional, but I do recommend it, and that is unplugging all your peripherals. It's just going to make it a little bit of a cleaner workspace for us to work in. You don't have to unplug everything, but you know, if all these cables are going over the place, or if your desk is against the wall, it's probably not going to be the ideal work setup. So now once you've done all that, we can go ahead and flip our Mac Mini over. So you want to make sure your Mac Mini text is facing you the right way. See right there? You want to locate these little dots right here at the top. You want to locate these dots. There's one right there on the cap, one right there on the body of the Mac Mini. And you can't see it very well, but there's one right there by my finger. Maybe that will help. First, what you want to do is just turn it counterclockwise or to the left. We'll just use these little thumb inserts. Just turn it this way. You can also use your whole hand if you want. And then you just want to turn it until this white dot right here is lined up with the open circle right there. Now we can just go ahead and flip our Mac Mini over, let this little cap fall off. Next, we just want to locate the RAM. It's not that hard to find, it's just these little things right here. We want to locate these two clips right here. See those right there? Now what we want to do is put our fingers on each side of that and pull these clips out to the side. So we'll just do it like this. Okay. So you can see our RAM is now up a little bit in its tray other than flush. And you want to do it until it's all the way up. Then we can just grab our RAM, wiggle it out like that, and we can pull our RAM off to the side. Now let's just go ahead and do the exact same thing, but with these pins down here. Let it pop up. I need to pull these ones out a little bit as well at the top so it can go up a little bit more, and then wiggle it out just like that. So to install your RAM, it's pretty much the same thing as taking it out. We're just going to go ahead and slice open this RAM. Okay, so now that we've got our RAM, we're just going to go ahead and pop this out. Let me put that in focus for you guys. Okay. That. Shake out the RAM. Unsuccessfully shake it out. And then grab our RAM. So as you can see right here, this RAM has a little notch right there. And if we look at the Mac Mini, so you can see there's also a little notch right there. They line up. That's how they line up. It only goes in one way. So you want to line this notch up with that one. And just grab our RAM. And then stick it in the bottom one first. Line those two notches up. Just like that. Push it in till you hear it click and the gold pins are gone. Then we just want to go ahead and push it down in its tray until it is firmly seated. Now we just want to grab our second one, line it up. It's like before, push it in and then lock it in just like that. Pretty simple and easy. Now we can just go ahead and grab our little plate. You want to line this white dot up with the little open circle right there, and then you want to turn it clockwise or to the right until it lines up with this black dot right there. So now that we have this dot lined up with the other dot, we are successfully installed our RAM. But we're not quite done yet. We just want to confirm a couple stuff, and now let's boot this thing up, plug it back in, And check out one more thing. So once we have successfully booted back into the OS, we want to go and click on this Apple logo and then about this Mac. From there, it will show us that we have 16 gigabytes of 1600 megahertz DDR3 RAM. If we go ahead and click the More Info tab and head on over to memory, it will show us that we have 8 gigabytes of RAM installed in each slot. We have 16 gigabytes installed.